What do you do when relatives decide to visit? Dead relatives, that is. Sharp edges, inexplicable but true. One morning I was making breakfast for Rachel. She was at the age where she was out of a high chair but using a booster seat. I was in the kitchen, and I got out that bright blue plastic booster and put it at the end of the kitchen's L-shaped bench. Then I called Rachel to come and eat. She ran in as toddlers do. She climbed onto the bench, picked up the booster, and moved it from the end, nearest me, to the middle of the long bench. I didn't really mind, but now I have to reach across the table to give her breakfast. So I asked her, "Baby, why'd you have to move the chair from the end to the middle? Mummy's going to have to reach across the table to give you breakfast." She said, "Sorry, Mama, but there's a man sitting there." And she pointed to the end of the bench. I was used to Rachel's ghostly proclamations at this point. She had talked to my husband's dead father, after all, got visits from her deceased grandmother, and once asked my husband to move the cows in the living room because they were blocking her view of the television. So I just let it go and went on with putting the finishing touches on her breakfast. But when I turned around to hand her the bowl of oatmeal, I noticed her legs were crossed, causing her to lean forward on the booster. Worried that she would fall forward, I asked her to straighten out her legs. She said she couldn't. "Why, baby?" I asked. "Because the man is tickling my feet," she said. Impossibly, I understood what was going on. No, I didn't see the man. No, I didn't see hands reach out and tickling her feet. But I did remember that when my grandfather, Rachel's great-grandfather, would visit me after church, he would sit with his top coat on, hat on the bench next to him, and a cup of coffee on the table, in the exact spot that Rachel was telling me a man now sat. And I also knew it was my grandfather for another reason. Because when I sat with Papa when I was a toddler, and he sat next to me at the end of the bench by the back door in the exact kitchen, he would reach out under the table and tickle my feet. Thanks for listening to Sharp Edges, inexplicable but true. If you like listening to true stories that make you question what you see and call reality, be sure to hit the like button.